What's going on, guys? Klutch here once again. Welcome back to Farming Sim 19. We got some new mods to look at once again today. It's been a busy week for mods, or what, 3 days into the week here. We've had mods every single day. We got a few new ones to look at today, and we got some updates as well. Actually, we got more than a few new ones today. We got quite a few things to look at, so we better get going, guys. Let's do this. Pitter patter.
Klutch simulations.
All right, well, let's start with talking about updates. Marwell Manor updated once again, so go download the new update to Marwell Manor. Hopefully that fixes some of the issues you guys have been having out there. As well, the Bagging Lifter Pack has had an update as well. It seems like it's a fairly minor update to some visuals. I don't have it downloaded onto this specific gameplay, so I'm not going to show anything there, but it looks like it's been to have an update as well. Now, more importantly, you guys might remember this from yesterday, the heating plant. Yeah, it's finally been updated, so it seems to be working. I wasn't crazy. The rest of us that were messing around with this thing were not crazy. There wasn't actually a problem. So I've still got this set up from yesterday. Let's see if we can grab a little bit here. There we go. We got 825 in the bucket. We'll dump her in. We'll dump her. She takes it all in. Look at that. 114 bucks harvest income right there from the heating plant. All right, so that's actually not bad. I don't know if this is worthwhile versus just the placeable wood chipper, but yeah, not bad. We got another option now. That's kind of cool looking. I'm just glad we got something that works. Now, one more thing to talk about. The Sapphire. Yeah, I'm still having all sorts of issues with that. See, I've even brought the tooltips up here. I cannot figure out how to load this thing. It was updated. The update said they changed the name, but I can't load it still. I don't know what I'm missing, but there is no way to load this implement. I'm supposed to be able to put water, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner. There's nothing. I've got no options to load this thing. I have tried several different options with water, from rivers to creeks. We've got the water fill station here. There's a pond in behind. I have gone into the creek. I mean, I don't know if I need to load this thing with milk, maybe slurry. Like, what does it take to load this? Someone please let me know. I'm lost. Anyway, so the Sapphire's been updated. They changed the name. That's all I know, guys. I don't know what else I'm missing with this thing, but it doesn't work for me. That's it for the updates. Let's go take a look at the new mods. All right, let's start with the fella. It's the fella. It's a windrower, obviously. The Juris, what is it? The 14055 Pro. Yeah, it's a good size. It's a 14-meter windrower. I'll pull it out so you can take a look at it here as we kind of unfold it. Come on out, let's go. She lifts up and then drops out. There we go. Nice looking windrower. It is a little bit pricey though. There it goes. Come on, unfold. And we'll fire it up and drop. So it looks good. I mean, it's a nice enough looking windrower. There's nothing really all that special that we don't have about it, and it is a little on the pricey side, to be perfectly honest. I'll put it back in place here. Let's go take a quick look at the store just so you can compare it to what we've got. All right, so windrowers down at the bottom. So our big windrower we have is the Lili, and it's 62,000. It's got a span of 14.8 meters. Now we're going to be going up to the Juris, which it is only got a span of 14 meters, so it's a slightly smaller span. And it's about almost $80,000, almost $20,000, $15,000 more expensive, guys. As for options, well, you got none. It is what it is. I mean, it does look great. It's just a little bit expensive, I find. I think it should be closer in line with the Lili. Anyways, that's it for that windrower. Let's keep moving down the line. Up next, we've got the Amazon Senius 3002. We've got a lot of cultivators kind of in this range, this 2.5 meter to 3 meter range. But this one's not so bad. I mean, it's a nice looking cultivator. It goes good with the John Deeres, of course. But the nice thing about this is actually the price and how comparable it is. So let's go take a quick look at the store here. Obviously under your cultivators. So we have the Cultimer, the L300, which is somewhat similar. It's a 3 meter cultivator as well, 3 meter, and it's looking at 16 grand. But we'll go down here, and here we go, the Senius 3002. It's only 12 grand, same amount, and less horsepower to run as well. So it's actually not a bad deal. And even the Terra Softener we got yesterday, that one there is, 2.5 meters, and it's more expensive. So this is actually not a bad deal for what you get. Nice looking little little cultivator. She works well with smaller tractors, and yeah, it's not bad. Cool. All right, let's keep on moving down the road here. Whoa, let's get over top this. We got this old bale trailer. Look at this thing. This thing has been beat right up. 20-foot bale trailer. It's got a few options on it. You can see it's got some front and rear racks. Now those are all customizable, and there's a couple other options too. Let's go take a quick look at this little bale trailer in the store. Obviously, nothing underneath your baling technology here. We're going to find that. A 20-foot refurbished flatbed trailer, real good price, $8,200. Can't really complain with that, can you? So our only real option is our rim color for colors. We can change that to whatever we see fit. The rest is what you get is what you get. Our wheels we can be changed to, well, we've got the Lizard, which are duals. You can go to Nokians, which are single, kind of off-roady style tires, and then the Trelleborg, which are more off-roady style tires, I suppose. As for design, that's for your front and back racks. And then you also get an option, let's see if we can see that here better for what we're looking at. Front and back racks, and then you have like a battery box, it looks like, or something along those lines down there. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but... And then last of all, you have a registration option. You can change this back here to putting plates on it if you want a European plate. Well, there's a whole ton of them, actually. I didn't know there was this many. There is an absolute ton. But anyways, there's quite a few different plate registration marks you can put on the back if that's what you want to do. And that is about it for that. So total price is less than 10 grand, even with full options. All right, we'll get back out of that. So that does it for the 20-foot bale trailer. Next up, let's go up to this Fliegel bale trailer here. Now this was, I believe, very similar to the auto load trailer we have on PC. This is a nice looking trailer though. Let's go take a quick look at the Fliegel in store here. A couple options with this one. We'll see if we can find it here. There we go. So the only options, like I said, we have, there's a couple, is just the tires. So you can go with either standard or the wide tires. Unfortunately, this is not an auto load trailer, so that is what it is. 30 grand, 28,000 bucks is what you're looking at base price. It's a nice looking trailer for sure, but just I wish it was auto load. I do wish it was auto load. All right, so that is it for the trailers. Let's move to some implements now, and we've got a couple more implements as you can see here. We got two sets. The first one here is for our front loaders, and that's just simply just a silage fork. Let's see if I can get in here. And so obviously it moves up and down, but it does have the clamp, so you can grab onto some things. And you can make chomping noises when you're doing it. Of course, of course. We can take a quick look at this one in the store while we're here. Obviously this one here will be found underneath your wheel loaders accessories. And there you go, the Lizard silage fork. You can change the color of the tongs, which is always fun. We'll go to maybe a nice orange. There you go. 4,200 bucks. Nothing quite like that that's already in the store, so it's something a little bit different. I think we have some mods that are similar to this though, but it's nice little addition. But the other package that showed up, and we'll keep on moving down the line here, is the stole forks here for the front loaders. Now these are all one package. They come in, you just have to choose what option you want to go with. So whether you want to go with bale forks, the 4-tong bale forks, or the pallet. I do like the pallet loader though. Let's see if we can load this one in. Same thing. Oh, we need to connect to that first. But it does have the option here of spreading the pallet forks out, which can be kind of handy depending on what you're grabbing onto. I do like that. I love having this. Is the first one I've seen like this, even as far as just PC only mods. So I do like having that as an option to be able to change that all up. That looks great. Fantastic. Cool. All right, so I think that's going to do it for all the vehicle mods that I can think of. Let's go take a look at some of the placeables here. All right, so our first placeable that we received was this U-shaped silo bunker. It's pretty massive, to be perfectly honest. It's comparable to the big one we had, I think it was yesterday or the day before. So another just a big U-shaped silo bunker, obviously one way in, one way out. The one thing with this is that it's a little bit of a pain to place, and I'll show you what I mean here. So if I try to place this, I'm stuck with whatever direction. I can't go at an angle. You can only do certain hard angles, 90 degree angles essentially. I did have a problem. I wanted to place it right in here, and it would not let me. Object is not able to be placed. Purchase, try again. It says it should be able to, but I can't. I don't know what it is. If it's maybe because of the pond. No, it doesn't. It says it should be able to go there, so I'm not sure. But if I go back over here, I should be able to put it right here. Yeah, no problem there. So anyways, interesting nonetheless. I did forget to mention that the silo is 40 grand, so that's what the price tag is on this one here. Now, more importantly, one of the cooler mods we got, let's see here. I saved it for last for a reason. This is going to make all you console folks very happy. this little silo here. Let's just pull up alongside it. Let's see what we can do with this. Open up the dialogue. Fertilizer fill trigger. Now, it's not fertilizer though. We can fill with wheat, barley, oat, soybeans, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane, seeds, straw, manure, fertilizer, lime, and that's it. Isn't that? It's a full fruit fill station, so you can fill with pretty much anything you can think of. That is awesome. Yeah, we finally got this. This is available for everybody, guys. Everything I've talked about so far, minus the updates, of course, is available for everybody. Console, PC, and I know you guys on console have been dying to have something like this. You got it now. It's out. Perfect. Pretty cool. So yeah, you can just fill your heart's content if you're just looking for some. Well, let's go straw. There we go. We got straw now. That's so cool. Good to have. Good to have. Awesome. So that is out for PC. Let's take a quick look at that one in the store while we're thinking about it. Is it silos? No, it must be under miscellaneous on this one. There it is. The buying station. So 33,000 bucks. Not easy. Not a bad not any problems to place it. Obviously. Boom. We can put another one down right beside it if we needed to. But we finally have the all fruit station now for everybody in the ModHub. Cool, so that is going to do it for console mods, guys. We do have a couple of PC only mods to talk about, and these mods here are more scripts than anything. So let's go take a quick look into these. Alright, so you might have seen the plow sitting back there, but this little PLN 635 plow, it's PC only unfortunately, but it's just a tiny little plow. Nothing too special about it in the grand scheme of things. We'll take a quick look at it in the store as well. So obviously this one's underneath your plows. And it's 6,300 bucks. So that is kind of the best part about this, is it's only $6,300. 2.1 meters. What's our small plow here? 2 meters. So it's a little bit bigger than the 4204, the base plow that you have in game, and it's cheaper, which is kind of one of the only selling points. Yeah, you can change it to a few different colors if you'd like, but that's about it. So that there is the PLN 635 plow, and it's PC only, guys. Now, since we're talking about plows, let's talk about this Amazon plow we got. Now, there was a new PC mod that was released, and it's a script mod that allows you to cultivate fields, or plow fields with a cultivator, or create fields, not plow fields. But so if we wanted to, well, get rid of this grass, for instance, we can now use the cultivator to do that. So as we see right now, cultivator is not on, and nothing happens. We're just still cultivating as we normally would. So if it was a field, it would have been fine, but since it's grass, nothing happens. Now, if we wanted to create that into a field like we would with a plow, we can go create fields. Boom. Now we're creating a field. That's kind of cool. It kind of gets rid of the use of some of the plows in game for me. Unless you have plowing turned on still, you're still obviously going to need to plow some fields. But this is an interesting option in order to make fields. It makes things a little bit easier because some of the plows, well, as you're aware, are a little bit unwieldy. Anyway, so this will allow you to create fields with all cultivators now rather than just using plows. Very interesting. Alright, let's move along. There was also a mod that was released, and it's more for dedicated servers, guys. So if you're using a dedicated server and looking at creating backup files, it does allow you to make some different backup files, kind of similar to what 17 had for their servers. So you might want to take a look at that if you're running a dedicated server. So this mod here, guys, you can see in the top bottom right hand corner, I've got a bit of a different option down there. It's liters per hectare, I believe it is. It just changes, allows us to change the amount of spray we are using on our fertilizers, our spreaders, our manure spreaders, lime, fertilizer, what else? I'm trying to think. Everything pretty much other than seed. So you can see now we fire this up. Nope, wrong one. There we go. So we are spraying, but we're not actually using anything. If you look in the bottom corner there, we're not using anything now. We start speeding up, and it notices we're going at a different speed. Now we can also dumb this down a little bit. Other way, there we go, down to 100. And you can see we're not using quite as much. Now if I speed this up, we're going to use a whole bunch more. Very interesting. Now it does take into account your speed, obviously, and the amount you want to use for that space. I can't think of a reason why you'd want to use more in game. Now obviously in real life, yeah, you may want to use more fertilizer, more manure, whatever, for a certain field. In game, I don't think I can think of a reason yet. Now like I said, it also works for manure. So we've got our manure spreader here, same thing. 12, what was it, 12 liters per 12 meters per hectare, something along those lines. And then we can bump this all the way up to, I think it's 30 on this one here, so it goes from 30 to 12. Might make manure spreading a little bit more friendly as far as the budget goes. You're not wasting any when you're stopping, which is kind of nice as well. But I'm not quite sure why anyone in game would want to have it more than whatever the base rate is. It just seems like you're wasting a whole bunch more than you need to. Let me know if there's a reason you can think of, guys. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Anyways, that's really going to do it for the mods today, guys. That is all of them. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a big old thumbs up for me. If you didn't, make sure you leave a thumbs down. If you're not a subscriber, guys, do not forget to subscribe as always. But like I said, that's going to do it for us today. We're out here on the Michigan farm. We will see you guys next time. This is Klutch. Over and out.